Hi, my name is Mike Patrick, and this is the YC88. I just wanted to kind of share some of my favorite features about this keyboard. And the first thing I have to say is the action is absolutely amazing. It has natural wood hammer action keys. So when you're playing, especially like pianos and Rhodes, you just basically feel everything. They're honestly, they're solid. They're absolutely solid. And it makes such a difference because the action really kind of inspires me to play more. And I mean, Yamaha have been making pianos for years, so we know they don't have a problem making kind of really nice action hammer weighted keys. My second favorite thing about this keyboard is the sounds. Like, the sounds are 100% legit. Like the piano, I mean, they've got I think it's the U1 upright piano, and it is honestly my favorite upright piano to date for Yamaha keyboards. It's awesome. I love the CFX as well, which is legendary. We all know what the CFX, where it comes from. It comes from their grand line, the grand piano line. The Rhodes are nice as well, and I also like the effects. I'm jumping here because the effects and the way they've actually built the keyboard this time round is almost like everything's so hands-on. You can literally just add, for example, the Rhodes. I always have panning Rhodes. Rhodes have to pan because when you're playing sonically, it feels good and it sounds great. And I really do enjoy kind of just being able to tweak things on board. I'm a montage fan. If you see me, normally I play the montage, which I absolutely love. But it's interesting and nice just to be able to have effects and everything on board, so you don't have to go through parameters and worry about, playing and trying to tweak things at the same time. All of the controls are real time. So while I'm playing, I'm actually able to tweak things as I'm going, which is really cool. We've got the organ, which is great as well. I think there's 3 different types of organs. There's a transistor, there's a tonewheel, and what is the last one? Oh, an FM organ. So that's more for kind of synthy stuff. But it's nice, especially with the drawbars, to be able to kind of just, again, have it real time and be able to tweak while you're playing. Everyone knows that when you play a Hammond organ, you're going to want to tweak the drawbars in real time. So that's nice. With this particular organ, I'm starting to find that it sits really well in different situations. It's not just good for like playing organ stuff. You can really mess about and put effects on it and get some really cool sounds out of it. You can tweak it. You can tweak the horns, the acceleration of the speaker, the rotary speaker. Sorry. You can tweak the leakage. You can do a lot with it. So it's really nice to explore. Another favorite feature is the A and B settings. And when I say A and B settings, you can now have 2 sounds simultaneously besides the organ. So really you can have 3. But A and B, I can, for example, argument's sake, have a piano on setting A and then add a string on setting B. And again, while I'm playing, I can tweak both the sounds. If I want one to be a bit higher in volume than the other, I can do that. If I want to have one an octave higher, or if I want to split it and have, the piano here and the strings here, all of that I can do. What I really like about this keyboard is dare I say, it's a gigging keyboard. So, I mean, you can do a lot with it, but in terms of being able to play in live situations, I know the pandemic, we're all in lockdown, but God willing, we'll be able to go out and play and do shows. And, for those of us that do, it's just great because everything is on board. And dare I say, it's a good keyboard that you can use to do. It has everything. So if I want to play piano and play, first keyboards and Rhodes and electric pianos and all of that stuff, I can do that. But if I want to be a second keyboard player and play strings and brass and synth and other stuff, you can do that as well. And I think at the moment the CP is there as well, and there's a few differences between the two. The CP, for example, has 128 note polyphony. The YC88 has 256. The CP has 23 effects that you can use. The YC has 32. So I think the CP is great and I love it as well, but I think the CP is more of a piano based. It can do a lot, but it's more piano based. It's almost like it's more for gigging and for doing shows. You're gonna want the YC just because it can do a little bit more. I hope no one tells me off for saying that. I'm being completely honest. The YC just has a few extra features that, you know, it goes the extra mile. And that's for me, I like to layer sounds. I like to push things to the limit. I play a lot of big chords. So in terms of polyphony, I like to kind of have as many notes as possible to play. So yeah, it's one of those keyboards. It's for me, it's my favorite keyboard for doing everything apart from the montage. But honestly, you can have a lot of fun with it. There's so much that you can do with it. I've played it and I really enjoy this keyboard. There's so many other features that you can discover, and I understand that every musician wants something different. Everybody wants to have, you know, a different. Some people are into sound, some people are more into programming, some people are more into just playing piano. And all of those things, if you want to just play piano, you can do that. If you want to just play synth sounds, you can do that. If you want to play both, you can do that. If you want to just play organ, you can do that. There's so much you can do with this keyboard. It's honestly amazing. So those are my few features. And yeah, you need to get one.